Let's talk about viewing client performance history and helping clients log results. The best way to do this using Kiosk Plus is by using the results panel. So you'll notice here on my result, I have a little graph next to my bench press. If I hover over that graph, I'm going to, no judgment, see my previous history for all of the bench press results that I have scored in the past. And this is going to help me figure out what weight I should use based off of the percentage that we should be using for bench today. Once I have completed the bench in today's workout, I'm going to go ahead and click on that result and add my weight. Today's workout is scoring 5 sets of different reps, and so I'm going to be able to log a weight for each set. Another panel that can be used for viewing client performance results is the performance panel. If I have a client coming in for a personal training session or an appointment, or they end up doing a lift that wasn't originally programmed for class that day and I need to view their history, I can go to the performance panel. So I'm going to go ahead and add that panel to my display. Zoom in a little bit. I'm going to choose the person whose results I want to look at, choose the component that I want to see history for, and this first tab here is going to load their performance card. So the performance card is going to be a very similar view as what I showed you on the results panel. So results panel is always going to be showing you components that are programmed for today's class. So if you need to view performance history or add results for things that were not programmed in a class's workout, that's what the performance panel is great for. Here I can view that same card view, see my different percentages based off of my 1 rep max. I can also see a little bit of history here and my history graph. Now, if I need to add performance for a component, I can go to the Add Performance tab, and here I can choose the component I want to add a result for, and then also add things like sets, reps, and weight used. Let's say I did 5 sets of 3 at 185, and then I would click save. Next, I can also view total history by component type. Here you can see my name's already pre-filled because that's whose results I was looking at. I can choose my component type here, which is either gymnastics, weightlifting, metcon, or a lifting total. Then based off of the category, I'll be able to pick a component. And then I can choose whether I want to see my performance history for all time, the last 30 days, or a different time range. I can also drill this down to just PRs. So if I want to know just what my PR data is, I can easily toggle that on to view that information. If at any point I ever need to export this data for a client, it's also really easy to do that by clicking that little download button there.